Hello and welcome back to the Planet Crafter Aqualis. We explored out in the Conch Islands down here to the southwest last time. We did have one more underground thing there. We might want to investigate the couple of spots like here, and I think there's one over here and these down here, where the calcium deposits there breach the surface, just to make sure that we don't see anything else. And then I think after that we might just pull up the Super Cheaty map and see where we might find other underwater points of interest rather than spending a bunch of time on it. So we hit breathable atmosphere last time, and we're working our way toward natural life. I believe that's the last, yes, that is the last one before complete terraformation. We have unlocked most things here. Can we make the quasar? Your 3 animal food? Maybe we haven't unlocked most things here yet. Let's take a look over here. Yeah, we have these last 2 to go, and one over here too for the Pimelia seeds. But I do want to build the tier 2 fish farms at least. Some of those today. They have a huge animal bonus compared to their predecessor, and also the insect bonus too, which, does the predecessor have insect bonus? Good question. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Huge animal bonus though, so we're going to want to do that. We need to get some water, and then I'm going to also see if we can launch a few oxygen rockets too. That's the seed spreader. We only have tier 1 of that. There only appears to be a tier 1 of that. But I want to take a look at it and see if we can launch like 3 of those to go with the other that we launched 3 of the last episode. And then we can go out and do some exploration. And see, seed spreader. Yeah, I think we have all that stuff. Should have all that stuff. And then we can go, after we explore the rest that we want to do for Conch, we can come back over here, and this island rose out of the sea, and it brought with it some vines to cross. Interesting. So we have more stuff to do out there. Let's see. Over here we have bacteria samples. 1, 2, 3 of those. I think it's fine. Muta 1. 3 of those. We're deconstructing critters for those, I think. Bark. 3 of those. Rockets. 3 of those. Yeah, we're going to have to import some rockets pretty soon. And then super alloy, 6 of those. So we'll launch 3 of these rockets, one after the other. Did I bring anything in here? Nope. Did I bring anything in here? Oh, yes, I did. I forgot about the explosive powder. What do we want to use that for? I've forgotten already. Do that. Launch. What did we want the explosive powder for? It wasn't for heaters, even though that's what they're used for. Oh, it was for the optimizers. Right, we want to put up 3 optimizers. We'll do that now, too. 2. Seeds falling in now. And 3. Alright. Food level low, too. Alright, let's go take a look at, then, the optimizers. I think it was 3 of them. It was 1 for power. It was 1 for growth, not that we really need it, and then I don't remember what the 3rd one was for. There was only 2. Oh, the trade rockets, right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. We have plants, which we could do, although that's kind of a hassle. And we have even more of that, too. Uranium rods. 3 of those, and let me put away some of this explosive powder. We only need 6 of it. Have that in there. And the obsidian, do I actually have enough obsidian for this? Oh, I do. Okay, good. 9 of that, please. Excellent. Let's do the power one first, because we need iron for the power as well. I'll put it right there, and I'll put it right here. Is that kind of not centered in that quarter, although tougher than it seems. Energy multipliers, and that gives us a redonkulous amount of power. We can go take a look at what our total power production is now. yeah, we have 20,000 free. So that's basically, what is that? 13 something thousand, 13 something megawatts per generator now. A little bit. And then we can do another optimizer thingy here. And you are growth. And those are all lit up. And then we can do the trade one. And if I can fit it onto one of these platforms instead of having to build a grid, that's even better. Yeah, I just got to watch out for things here. Ooh, I can put it like right in there. Yes, please. And that lit up, and that lit up. So that takes care of those. Nice. That means the transfers between the planets will take less time. And the the trade rocket also will take less time. Eat a bit, and then let's take a look at comparing the fish farms. Let's see. You need to go to phytoplankton B and a tier 3 fertilizer for each one. But I don't know. Let's just grab one of each of those for the moment. Wait, Phyto's upstairs. I think, right? Yeah. Phyto B. And tier 3 fertilizer. But what I don't know is how many fish we can fit in each one. Three in each one. Okay. What I think I want to do then, I don't remember what fish I had in what ones here. I'm going to do the same thing we did for the butterflies. How many fish farm things do I have even out here? Let's go inside here briefly and do this. Fish farms. I have only 2 more out there, and I know where they are. So there's one over here. And there's one over here. Not that, but this one over here. I only had 4 of these? We definitely want more than that. And so maybe I want to actually do another booster. Fish farm. There's a tier 2 there. Yeah. Alrighty. Maybe I want to do an animals booster. We don't have any of the fuses made, but we can make them. Over here. We could do that. And then seriously boost the animals production of the fish. The other thing that I wanted to look at was this screen and down here. We did unlock everything we can down here. Yeah. Do I want to bother with that? Or do I want to just put them out, I think. What fish eggs do I have here? Let's see. I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That's 5 of these things. I have enough stuff in my pocket for 3 of them. And there's already 1 out, so if I could get the stuff for 1, 2, 3, 4 bioplastic, 1, 2 more of that. Silk, I need 8 total, and I have more than that. Then the Phyto B. I don't need the A's anymore. I think that math was right. Not, it's okay. Let's just dump the A's in here. And I think, you know, maybe it's probably better to do like 1, 2, 3 kind of random fishes. Let's spread these out a little bit more. I'm probably still just around our island because I'm lazy, but like put one over here, or our portion of the atoll, I mean. Put one over here. I think I can hide this. One over there. in here. Actually, maybe I should just put them all on this inner sort of lagoon. That might have been even better of an idea. Yeah, we'll do that for this last one. We'll put it over here. Somewhere. Right, yep, and 2 silk left over. So I'll just drop that in the box. It'll get used for something. Oh, we're probably not making fabric because we turned it off, right? We could turn that back on. Oh, I got plenty of silk, or plenty of room for silk, so I'm not going to turn it back on because I also have plenty of fabric. And then, so that was 15 fish. We'd have to import some more, which we could do. We have a couple of frog eggs as well. We could put those out. We have the stuff. We should just do it. Was the frogs a double or a single, though? Let's grab a fertilizer. The larva's upstairs. The water's over here. That's oxygen. Water's right here. And that is a regular larva. Grab them frog eggs, and we'll just put them out, too. Just one. Okay, so we'll need to grab another. Hydration low again. We have them, we might as well use them, you know? Let's see, we needed water, fertilizer, and this. Might as well use them. We gotta put them, oh, they don't go all in the water, but right there up next to the water makes sense from an amphibious perspective. Alrighty, so let's go out and do that. Yeah, that's the spire that appeared. So that really changed a bit. Alrighty, let's go teleport back to Conch Islands. Oh, by the way, our oxygen now be boosted by quite a bit, and it is. Even though those rockets are not as good, they're only worth 1,000 apiece. We didn't need as much boosting on the oxygen, so that works out okay. Go here, and we wanted to definitely go to this point, and then I want to check that one out. This here, I think we did that already, but we could fly over it real quick and see what we can see. So it's this one right over here. We definitely had some stuff to look at inside of it. Down here. Not you. Or was it down this opening on the roof? It was here. Okay, give me some air. Oh, there's an opening down there too. We'll go out that way. Grab these clams here. Still so much good stuff in all these clams. Okay. Leads out that way. Okay. Let's go. I want to go out to that one next. I mean, there wasn't anything weird, secret hidden there. That'll be fine. Up, get some oxygen. And then go take a look right here. I think we already poked into this one, but I want to make sure what this was. Or there wasn't anything to poke into. I think it's the ladder. The ladder. Alrighty. Go this way then. I don't think I want to use the super cheaty map just yet. I think we're close to it, but not just yet. These guys here. Yeah, I think Yeah, I think we're real close to it because I don't know how much more there's going to be that's going to randomly appear. It'd be explorable. But I don't want to necessarily spoiler myself for where we can get the life form for this planet, the mammalian life form. That wasn't even the one that I thought I was going to, so that's fine to check, I guess. And there wasn't anything here. We may or may not have poked into here already, though. And yeah, trying to decipher where there might be stuff here. That's the whole shell. Okay. Up. Oxygen again. Would be kind of tough. It's underwater. Yeah, I think we already looked around those too, but doesn't hurt to check. I just don't want to spend a whole lot of time on it because it's kind of a single shell. Interesting. Because it seems like it's going to be a lot of searching for probably not a whole lot of benefit. I didn't want to do full search underwater, especially given that the travel times are longer and things like that underwater. This is weird. It looks like there should be an entrance to it someplace, but there's just not. Although, it's just right into the sand. Okay. It is right on it's upended completely, so the entrance would be, the opening would be on the bottom. No, it's here. Okay, it's here. This is the one at the inside bit, but I don't think there's anything here. I think we did look in this. There's nothing here, or we got it all, but I don't think there was anything in this one. I think I was commenting about it being a disappointment. Out and up. And then the next is that way up there. And I think we looked at that one already too. This ocean side, or, you know, all ocean, but open ocean side, doesn't seem like it's got much here. You can kind of see where the shells are underwater, but I don't really trust that entirely either. Creepy. Oh yeah, I remember this one too. This was just a piece of bone, calcium, basically. Nothing to hide. So then, I think that does it. I think we looked at that over there. That was the one where we had the underwater entrance that came out into a not above water exit, even though we were able to pass through it. Like the thin veil between the worlds kind of thing. So I think that'll probably do it for Conch Islands. We did already clean this out. Only the one here. And I don't think there's anything else. So let's hit the teleporter and go over to... what do we call that place? Zeolite Islands, I think. Yeah, I should reset this teleporter, though. Ooh. Pretty trees. See if I can, Get it to move down the list so it's not above the base. We are having a little bit of trouble with that on either Humble or Selenia. And then I didn't... I think it might have been on Humble, and then I didn't try elsewhere. There's where we put our we'll call it things here. You know, these autumn-looking trees do not... I don't think we can plant those ourselves either. Let's see, yeah, look at that. Okay, where's that bridge at? Over there. Right, well, hopefully nothing new kind of spawned over here. That would be kind of annoying to not know it's there. Oh, the good new stuff there, though. So I think maybe all three of these islands here weren't here before. Guess I should have gone to the base and load. And can we get up there? That find doesn't look like it's clickable. These haven't hatched yet, but there's a new one of those there for us to collect when the time comes. I will probably just use the super cheaty map to grab all of those cosmic quartzes, because honestly, I don't want to try to remember where they all were. It seems like more work than I want to do. And yeah, that one's connected up there, so we must be able to get up there somehow. Well, I'm going to have to go back to base. Empty this inventory. Yeah, there's a climbable vine right there, actually. This one is not climbable. This one is. We won't climb it just yet. We'll grab these clams, or some of these clams anyway. Actually, I can only grab like 1.5 of them. And I see a golden clam. Alright, let's grab that stuff. We'll go back quickly to the teleporter, which is just over here. Hydration is low, so we'll grab that while we're at the base, since we're up high here. And it's inconvenient to go to the water line. And I think what I want to do here is grab this super alloy. Make it into rods real quick. Also. I don't know how many, but some. There. Here. Just one more. It's 8 and 1 make a rod. Right? Yeah. And the rest of this can just live in there. For now. And you can do what you want with it. Oh, water, please? 2 gulps. Your light did reset at least this time, down to the bottom. That was good. This way, grab the golden that I flew right over. Ooh. The golden plant seed. Should maybe consider turning those into some of the tree seeds. We actually did a Terra token sale, so that was kind of good. And let's go up. Ooh. Well, I mean, oh, a quasar quartz. I thought that was going to be uranium. I was oohing about uranium. Interesting. And solar quartz. Ooh. Interesting. Not expecting to find more quartz on this world. I figured the... I missed another one over there, too. The magnetar was all we were going to find, the purple, on that specific island. But no, this has all kinds of weird stuff. Planet does, or moon does. Make sure I didn't miss any. Nighttime would be the right time to do this. Maybe I should come over here again at night and just look around, make sure, because we'll be able to see them at night. but during the day, it's not so easy. And I wasn't really looking for clams, so if I missed any... Oops. We're back to where we started from here, but I missed some. I think that's where we started from. Impossible to tell from here. I don't know where else we would have come up from besides that vine. Yeah. Where are we at inventory-wise? Ouch. Nearly full again already. Okay, so we have another crossing here. Let's go ahead and do it and at least see what we have up for. This is the new big one. See all kinds of sparklies here. Clam. Yeah, this would be a lot easier to come over here at dark and track these. But that would just be a quick flyover, so it wouldn't be too tough. Yeah, wow. And then the crossing there over to the third one. And then it looks like there's crossing over to this main island here too. Where we put up the pressure drills. There's a crash here someplace. Probably inward a little bit there, but I'm skirting the outsides right now. I see all kinds of sparklies on the insides. But we don't have enough bag space for all of it anyway, so we're going to do this in a few different loops / trips. So I figured I'll just stick to this outside, you know, I don't know, call it a 20-meter wide stretch here. And then there's a... Oop, we're full. And then there's another vine to go up again. So let's come over here. I guess I could have brought the truck with me and used it as a mobile depository. The other option is I could bring the other thing, the teleporter with me, and use it as a mobile teleportation point. I don't know that this is necessarily the best place for it anyways, but it's as good or as bad as any other, I guess. Blue lights bother me. Select all that stuff, please. We may have to expand the quartz sorting again. I suspect you're full. You are. We should probably set up a green box. Yeah, let's do a green one. That's going to be, what is it again? 2 super alloys and a circuit. Hey, we got super alloys. Here. Weird. The green is the quasar? Yeah. I knew that was going to happen. Take it out of here. And that doesn't mean that we won't set up boxes for the other 2 as well, but until we have a dedicated or a sufficient number of them that it causes an impediment, then I don't see the point. Okay, no more flew in. Grab a hamburger here. Hop off my water. Travel back again. Did I take the truck? Put it over here. Maybe, maybe not. It's also Zeolite Islands really isn't the best name for this place. I just really wasn't sure what to name it. Now I might call it, I don't know, Vinespires or something like that. 'Cause I don't know what else to call it. 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 I don't actually go up, or am I... No. Thank you. So I guess I should go this way. Then this way. Right about where that vine goes up when we ran out of space. Actually, I think we're standing right next to it, aren't we? Getting this one. Alright, so let's take another spin around here. See you over here, green. You over here, green. It's kind of a nice endgame set of islands, and a little bit of a surprise, given that they popped up in the middle of islands we already had. Wasn't expecting to experience that. So kind of an interesting feature. On top of how interesting featured this world is to begin with. Okay, Wally. I missed that one. One of the things I do wish with the Super Cheaty map is kind of similar to the Satisfactory map, where you can upload your save and it compares what you've found with what is known and only shows you the stuff you haven't found. And I wish that there was the ability to do that with this game and this, is that where we came from? No, that's where we're going still. Okay, so this is the connector level here. You could do that and you could just then find the stuff that you were missing, as opposed to having to kind of retrace your steps on everything. Ooh, golden, I almost missed that one. Blended in there. And it's truck time. Let me go over to where the vine is here. Oh, food level critical. Hey, we got that. I am flying over a yellow here, so we just pick that up. And let's just fly straight over to the vine. We'll put the truck down here at the base of the vine. Then I will start here at the vine and work my way back the other way, I guess. The truck is over here, Wally. The idea being that I can come back down the vine and drop the stuff in the truck. Everything in there can be collected. Okay. We must be busy. We'll see. Worst case, I have to haul it manually later. A couple more quasars. And I think that's it for this level. We'll go up, see what's upstairs, then we'll come back down and go across to the other place over there. See if you have anything collecting yet. Flagged yet. Oh yeah, here they come. And ants marching. Oh, they were already, some of them were already here. Or no, they were here for the other thing. You know what I mean. Ooh. Interesting. You know, the other thing. The ecosystems. Those other things. There's another level up yet? Interesting. Okay. I like how the rock has changed color on us, and there's another cosmic there. But yeah, I like how the rock has changed color on us. Too. Will we find any clams all the way up here? Or even up one more level? Almost thought there was one right there. There wasn't. Alright, well this is where we get all the quartz from in this game now. Now that we know it. I can't imagine starting... Like, I think it's a mod. I don't think you can start here unmodded, but... I can't imagine this being the starting planet. Selenia would be tough. This would be really tough. Because, I mean, we terraformed fast, but that's because we had everything unlocked already. Coming in here with nothing and having to try to terraform from zero, I don't know how that could pull that off. Doesn't seem like there's enough stuff. I'm sure there is. Doesn't seem like it. That's the vine up. Where's the vine down over here? We can go up. I'm sure that must be where the rocket crash is, or the satellite crash rather is. But we probably have enough space for that. No. Water? No. Bug there. Lots and lots and lots of quartz. And here's where most of the cosmic quartzes are, is on these last or latest 3 little spires, as we've come across many of them here. Might be worth moving the teleporter here over to here, because it makes it more centrally located between the whole place. Might be. Starting to get a little dark. Not super dark. And was there any way to climb up to the very, very top of this place? Even with cheese methods. Yeah, I'm cheesing big time here now. Well, apparently we do need to cheese our way up here, or scaffold our way up here, because there's a cosmic quartz up here on top. Let me look in this general direction. Is there anything on top of that one? I didn't try this over there. Yep, same thing. Interesting. Amusing. Back down here. And I'm guessing on the top of the third one, same answer. Should I try this? Might be worth putting the teleporter over here on this level, on this spire. Not gonna drive it across the vines. I'm not that crazy. But maybe moving it over here by the vines. Yeah, this spire has 2 vines crossing to it for some unknown reason. Lots of shiny goodies though. I think we're gonna need a solar box. Oh, one. There it is. Ew. That's not ideal. I haven't been getting water out of any of these. That's the way to get over. That's a new area on top of that, I think, too. I don't know that we were ever up there. We shall see. Only the future will tell. Do that whole place? I think so. That's what Super Cheaty Map will help us to do, though, I guess. And I think I got all this. Now let's go back across. I will take what's not already flagged for collection, which is a lot, that I can carry. And we'll go back over to where the teleporter is. Back and get some water, drop some of this stuff off. And I think I'll move the teleporter when we come back. This. Yeah. Three gulps. Well, actually not full yet. It's interesting on its own right. Yeah. However, other problems here. In that the bots are all out doing other work rather than working for me. I'm a few super alloys short of that. Just grab two. Short this box a little bit. We're getting from the clams, so it's fine. It just gives us a little bit more compression. I'm gonna go ahead and shred these vegetables too. Same reason as last episode. Well, that seed can probably get destroyed too, but I'll let the system do that. I think I have those on automatically destruction. I do. They're the first things I put in there. Right, so you can do your thing there, and I will go back and keep working. Yeah, I think here in this level is a good enough place. Maybe kind of right in here. Not even islands, just Vinespires. How are you doing? Still working on it. The super alloy is not going to go anywhere. Right, so, can I cheese my way back up here to the top? I didn't actually climb this one yet. Yeah. Sometimes cheese climbing is tough. Sometimes you don't really make any progress, and then other times it's like zoom right up to the top like that. But this one doesn't have. That's cheap. Okay. Down we go. Not there. Over here. Yeah, this is like the roof of this place. I don't remember if we came up here or not. Maybe we did, because there's... Oh yeah, no, we did not. Because there's zeolite here. Alrighty. Hard to see in the daylight on this white sand, too. There isn't much, so... I guess we'll live. Oh yeah, not much there. Wait a minute. We go down there. Came across on this level. Is there a vine down? And or was there a... No, that's the lowest level of view. Is there a vine down that I did not see? It appears not. We'll have to fly down there and see what happens with ourselves here. Interesting. Clams. No. Clam singular. Another golden. That's the stuff that Selenia was sorely missing is... They didn't really have golden chest, I don't think, or the equivalent. I don't know how you're supposed to get down, get back up from down here. I don't think they did. But yeah, it seems like that's the stuff they were kind of sorely missing on Selenia. I mean, you had differences there because it was all about exploring that base and everything. Still, I guess we got to go over there to come back up, legitimately, or again build. Can you get all the way around here? Guess so. Yeah. Go over there and see if we can get back up from over there. Through this way, maybe? Flipping and stuff. No? Maybe this way? Kind of. Cheese? A little cheese there. Yep. But I got it. Okay. Let's go, I guess we're kind of done over here. This was the lowest level of this spire, and it had 3 levels. That spire had 1 down we couldn't easily get to and had 2. Take all your stuff and pick you up. And then there's our teleporter, and the first spire we hit had 2 levels, I think. 1 being down below where we started from. Yeah. There are little vines that go into the water. Maybe that's how you would get back up, is hit a vine from the water. Not sure. But let's, I think let's just teleport from here. I don't know if there was any other places that popped up here. I mean, all these little islands, I think, were all here already, but I couldn't tell you offhand. I think that one was there already, but again, I couldn't tell you offhand. I think it's just these 3 spires. Hoping it's just those 3. If you know of anything else sooner, by all means, let me know. Otherwise, we will, guess, kind of see what happens as we go. Give me this. You can have those, this, that, those, and I'll actually take these, that, and this, and do something else with some of those things here and here. And we'll scrap that. I have exactly 9 super alloy. Give you one of those, and I'll take an aluminum. And we'll make another rod here. scrap them beans. I could eat them. There were 60 food, but I need them. And I'll take this too. And we'll leave this here for now. I'm not sure, honestly, what else we need to do. Maybe next episode is the super cheaty map reveal episode, and then we do a bit more terraformation or terraformation boosting to get ourselves a natural life, and then see what happens from there. Let me know your thoughts and any ideas you might have otherwise. And then we'll come back and we'll finish this place up, I think, within a few more episodes. And then I'll want to decide if we want to go to Prime in this playthrough or not. I don't know if I want to do a full Prime playthrough again. Oh, we need to still deal with this. We should go deal with that too next time. Up in there. Even get up on those heights, because I suspect there's stuff up there. But we'll do that next time as well. So thank you all for joining me. Oh, Prime. So if you want to see Prime again, let me know. I'm not sure if I want to do it again, but if you guys really want to see it, then we can do it. I don't know if you can land in a different landing spot, a different starting spot, but if you can, then it might be interesting to land in a different spot than the sort of default spot we have always landed in. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that too. Otherwise, we'll leave this here, and I will see you all again next time. Bye for now.